That's the point I'm trying to fucking make. Why are people so dense? Why is this so difficult to comprehend? Yeah, I am being patronizing. I don't know who the f you are, and you're over here. I'm so old. I'm so old. I'm so old, dog. HasanAbi Doctrine, a guide for nation building. Rule 1, get nukes. Rule 2, do not give up the nukes. Rule 3, if you're accused of having nukes, drop everything immediately and find some nukes.
Here's the Jesse Waters broadcast. I really wanted to show you this. They went and interviewed a bunch of spring breakers.
What college you guys go to?
UTC. FAU.
Sacred Heart University.
Ohio State.
Spring break 2026. What is the game plan?
Drinking, blackout with my rack out.
If my mom is watching, I'm sorry, Mom, but I've been getting pretty drunk almost every day.
Hook up with some girls, get with as many girls as we can, and not come back with an STD.
Wake out with one person each night, that's it.
So how many guys have you made out with this week?
I've been here for about 10 days, so 10.
What were their names?
I don't remember.
Name one.
Name me one. Name me one.
What is the craziest thing you've seen at spring break?
Not that crazy. I've seen people do like cocaine off of boobs. I saw a girl like black out on the street. That was pretty exciting. Sunday mimosa drag races.
You see that guy take his pants off in the middle of the club?
There's a lot of famous people down here.
Have you seen Johnny Belisario?
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
What is the wildest thing you've done down here?
Got with somebody the first night that I came down here.
Hold it.
None of this stuff is worrisome, by the way. I don't really give a shit about this. They're young. They're 18, 20, whatever. They're having a good time. I've certainly been in this situation. Once you'll understand why the questions take a different turn when they start asking them about like political questions.
It's in.
2 days ago.
Stripping naked, getting in the water. You gotta say, What'd you do? You went something crazy. On the strip? Honestly. All right, on the strip? No, we had this.
Okay, that wasn't public, but yeah, okay, that's...
You'll see why we care about this in a
facing
second.
America is the most important to you.
What bikini I'm gonna wear next? Obesity is terrible.
Ice. Not person.
My goat. King.
Is terrible.
Ice. Not personally. I'm legal.
Getting a tan on the beach. That's the most important thing in my life right now.
I'm thinking about Starbucks, to be honest. I'm thinking about Starbucks, what I'm gonna get for today.
The elevators don't work. You got 43 floors. The elevators don't work.
I could take this little glass of water, drop it in the magnets. That's the end of the elevator.
What have you heard that Donald Trump has been doing recently?
Gulf of America. That's the last thing I kept up with.
We're going to war with Iraq. That's been crazy.
What do
Ooh, might have said that too quickly. She said we're going to war with Iraq. I mean, she ain't wrong. Like, she's not wrong. She's just wrong. She's right on accident. Like, technically, she's not wrong because the Iraqi militias have literally been forcing the American forces out of Iraqi soil. So I know she doesn't understand the difference between Iran and Iraq. Maybe she's super ahead of the curve. Yeah, what does she know? She's a foreign policy wonk.
you do in Colombia? You got Maduro out? Oh, with Trump.
Colombia, we got Maduro
war
out.
with Iraq. That's been crazy.
What do you do in Colombia? You got Maduro out? Oh, with Trump, but that done.
He's like trying to sue those people for making jokes about him.
600 times!
You must be happy.
I'm very happy.
The Ayatollah's dead.
I'm so, what? Who? What? What is that?
Who the is Ayatollah?
I've never heard that word in my life.
Lewis, what's Ayatollah?
I haven't heard. I found out about Chuck Norris yesterday. That was more devastating to me.
He was the supreme leader of Iran.
He's dead?
I need you guys to understand something, okay? Like, these are not our best and brightest, okay? If you haven't noticed, these are not exactly our best and brightest. Many of them are sloshed. But I do need you to understand something, okay? That Newsmax hit that you watched, or any number of different, like, Hasan is a hypocrite hit pieces that you see on your fucking timeline, these people don't even consume that shit, okay? They are unbelievably oblivious. And that is the normie. That is the average American. Do you understand? That is the average American. Many of you are still in college. You know that these are the motherfuckers that are going to school with you. it's not necessarily the case that like the younger generation has nothing in their heads, right? Like I'm not gonna do the like old man thing. Okay, every generation has these empty brained people. But I do think a big chunk of Americans are like this because they get to be like this because they don't have to think about anything. Because American foreign policy is on fucking autopilot. American domestic policy is pretty much on fucking autopilot. This is why I always say, and many others do as well, that even if you quote unquote don't do politics, politics will still do you. And maybe you might even recognize politics doing you when you get back to the Orlando airport or the Miami-Dade airport and the line is like 3 hours long and you're like, how did this happen? That's funny. He overestimated them. Interviewing 5 people, you're eating the ganda? No, man. I already understand that this is not like how every single person is.
We killed him.
You did? You killed him?
Johnny.
Whoa! If you were in charge, how would you take on Iran?
Yeah, all my girls and we would all start putting belts on them.
We get a bunch of girls in bikinis, we make them run across the battlefield. All the guys are distracted, we all run in.
Look at him in his eyes, I guess. Flirt with him.
I'd blow him up. I don't know enough about it, but I would probably wipe it out.
Drop a bomb, baby. Bomb the out of him.
I would bomb the out of him.
What have you heard?
Yeah, this also unironically is not a cool thing for the president. That the president has the same mental faculties of a blackout drunk 18-year-old who doesn't know what an Ayatollah is not exactly a funny moment, especially if you're at fucking Fox News. Like, this is the regime propaganda network, and you're over here literally saying, yeah, the goddamn president is this fucking stupid.
I would bomb the out of him.
What have you heard about Venezuela?
Venezuela? Nothing.
I'm not sure. I barely know what'll be going on in like Tennessee where I'm from.
That they beat us in the World Baseball Classic?
Have you heard anything else?
No.
Nothing. I haven't heard.
Like, this is like the reason why I was saying this is blackpilling is for not because like I'm silly and I think every American is like this. I don't believe that at all. But like, think about this. Think about how impactful these incidents are for the country of Venezuela. Think about how impactful this decision was that was, taken alongside Israel to like assassinate the Ayatollah and decapitate the leadership of Iran. Like how impactful it's been for Iran, and it's ongoing. We're bombing their schools, we're bombing their hospitals right now. But from the American perspective, it's like nothing at all. We are so incredibly isolated from the consequences of our actions, right? That's how America gets to be this fucking war machine. Because for most people, they're like, they only feel the pain when they're actually filling up for gas and they go, whoa, what the fuck? Why is it like $9 a gallon? How the hell did this happen? America gets to be a undemocratic nation for this reason. That's it. That's why I was saying, like, oh, if they were to create a draft, oh my God, a lot of these guys would learn very quickly.
Nothing about Venezuela.
You know, honestly, I don't know and I don't care.
Where is Venezuela?
I don't know. I'm drunk. I don't know. Venezuela? Isn't that in Spain?
No.
Go easy on the tequila.
What do you want to tell Jesse Waters? You're on his show.
That's the guy who was eating the steak, remember? It was like in front of the vegan guy.
Oh, Jesse Waters.
Do you know who I am?
I do not.
Here's Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Ugh. Gross. Living in the heart of empire is part of it, but we're also stupid as fuck is a dual problem. Yes. Yes. These people are in college, by the way. So they're already more... I need you to understand these people are in college. They're on spring break, which means automatically many of them, large majorities of them, are going to be Democratic Party voters and are infinitely better educated than the overwhelming majority of Americans. You understand that, right? Like, think about that. Think about how fucking disastrous that is. You're saying educated in air quotes, but like, yeah, literally educated. They're getting a higher degree. Degree of higher education. This is it. Like, it's unfucking believable. And that's how the American government gets to fucking kill whoever they want to kill, do whatever the fuck they want to do. And there's not a thought between the ears of either of these individuals. And these are some of the better educated individuals in the United States of America. This is also part of the reason why I always say, like, look, China is going to fucking eat our lunch money, steal our lunch money. They're going to fucking, there's no competition there. This is what happens when you don't care about education. When you don't give a fuck about educating your population, because they're malleable. They're easier to dominate this way. Anyway.